Hello, this just in. Um, hello, my name is Wright. You're watching New York Strong Style. Um, and we're going to get right into it. We're getting right into 117 people in Bronxlandia for New York Strong Style Block Party. Now, Vlad opens the show, welcomes everyone, explains to the crowd that because the champion is the same person that won the Strong Style Grand Prix, that means he picked his own challenger for today, and he will take on Ken Broadway. Tonight we'll see some tag action, normal action, three-way match. Tim Donst will wrestle twice through his own option, his own choice. This is New York, and this is New York Strong Style. Sorry, I don't know why that's there. No. So we kick off. Ruckus taking on Elsie Kowalski. Elsie Kowalski defeats Ruckus in 14:38 by pinfall with a high-speed lariat. Elsie Kowalski racking up the wins, also improving in performance, getting a 29, I think that is. Oh, that's bad, man. Ruckus 39. Good. We kept Ruckus strong, designed to tell a specific story. I think I skipped past the match. No. No, I didn't. So we kick it, then we get a tag team match of 50. This is sick. And about that superb wrestling, created in combat, which is Bam Sullivan and Tim Donst taking on Kelly McMurphy and Blackstrom. Tim Donst pinned Kelly McMurphy, who took a stump bump, as always, 15. A 66 rated promo. Let's go, Tim. Tim grabs the microphone and goes like, since I've come here and through the tournament and my time wrestling against him, I've come to respect Bam Sullivan. I respect his skills. I respect his ability. I respect him as a man and a wrestler. And this bond we have together was created only one way, through combat. I respect him. I respect everything about him. We are a force to be reckoned. We just proved it. We just won a tag team match, our first one ever together as a team, and we won it. So now these tag team titles are legitimate. We want them. So tonight I'm going into a three-way because I wanted to test my mettle against two of the best in this company. After having a match, I really want to push myself because I'm finding a home here. This means something to me. I didn't think I'd wrestle this much in New York, but I love here. I thank all you fans for having me here in Bronxlandia, in the home of New York Strong Style. That's a great promo for him. 6'6", not the one I did. But in a good wild brawl, Milk Chocolate defeat the Rep when Randy Summers pins Dave McCall with a powerbomb backcracker. Milk Chocolate win the Tri-State Openweight Tag Team titles. Randy Summers and Brandon Watts, excellent chemistry. Tag team specialists for all of them. A little too short. New tag champs. After the match, Julius Smokes is just shouting at the Rep. They can't believe they've lost these tag titles. They fought for these tag titles to be legitimate, to be recognized by New York Strong Style. And as soon as they're officially recognized, you lose them. He's screaming at them as they go to the back. 26, didn't go well. 54. In about that superb wrestling and great heat, Homicide defeated Brian Johnson and Tim Donst in 1507 when Homicide pinned Tim Donst with a Gringo Killer. Brian Johnson got 49, Homicide got 46, Tim Donst got a 54. That's great. Very happy with 54. Then we get a match. just to get them on the card. Danny DeMento defeated Vincent Nothing by pinfall with a cherry popper. Too short. It wasn't good. They both got 33s. Like, it was fine. Do you know what I mean? MV Young comes out. 66 rated promo. MV Young goes, my name is MV Young. I am your reigning and defending two-time champion. She's never been two-time. She never dropped the title, but I did. Then I won it back when I won the Strong Style Grand Prix, like I said I would. And because of that, I picked Ken Broadway. Why did I pick Ken Broadway? Because I respect Ken Broadway? No. Do I think Ken Broadway deserves a chance at the title? No. Because I won an easy night. That's right. I don't think Ken Broadway's on my level. I think I can easily beat Ken Broadway. And I prove it tonight before I move on to bigger and better challenges. In a 51 rated match, a creative finish for success. We created a creative finish. M. Young got a 56. Ken Broadway got a 33. He's got a point. Ken Broadway got 33. M. Young defeated Ken Broadway by pinfall. The match designed to go and try and steal the show. M. Young makes defense number 1 of the Tri-State Championship. He gets a 51. Get a 44 because as he celebrates, Homicide comes out and gets in his face, hits the Gringo Killer on MV Young and poses above him with the belt. Is this a glimpse of the future? We get a 44. We get a 53 for the show. We're up in one region. Hopefully this should take us to 9. No. Now, I'm not going to praise MV Young. I will show you why. Basically, I managed to develop a relationship with MV Young. Through all those shows I told him, like, if you look right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times I've told him he's awesome. Financial report, we lost 468. Popularity recap, we're up to 9. Let's go. All right, see you in a second. Okay, so if we look here, finances, we're back to 5. We're at 5,400 in debt, but we're only at the start of the month, very start of the month. We've made more in ticket sales than we ever have. We made more in merch than we ever have because we've gone to level 3 in merch. We are now level 3 in merch, conservatively going to level 4. Size 9 in the Tri-State, 3 in Great Lakes, Atlantic, and New England, 1 in Midwest, 1 in Southwest, 1 in Quebec, 1 in Ontario. What's Nick Shin's issue? Really? Shin's a better referee. That's a problem, isn't it? Blackstrom irritated, being left off. Yeah, that makes sense. Look, I'm not going to lie, right? I don't see Blackstrom having a future here. He's my road agent. He's never going to work. He's got a contract that won't let him. I don't see future. Only thing keeping Danny DeMento here is his booking skill. I don't see him. Let's see what happened with her pop. See, we got her pop up to 17, which is great. I don't really see I love Ken Broadway, but I don't see a massive future for Ken Broadway or Killian McMurphy. I don't see a massive future for Vincent Nothing or for Radinoff. So it's like after the anniversary show, we've got New York Cup, which I might not bother with, to be brutally honest. I might not bother with New York Cup. Although we can end that tournament. I do think I have it pre-booked. Yeah, Homicide, Tim Dons, Danny Tomento. This is going to be the 4 rounds. We're going to get a larger boost off it. You see. I just think financially we don't. Do you know what I mean? Or do I get rid of Hard Knock Life and move the New York Cup to there? Because that's easily done. I like Hard Knock Life as an event, though. All right, well, I'll sort that out. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll move all the matches to Hard Knock Life and get rid of the New York Cup. Because we've got a Grand Prix. We don't need another tournament. I don't know why I've even got it. We'll retire that. What else I want to show? I wanted to show you this. We developed a friendship with MV Young. It was a mutual respect. Now we've got a friendship with MV Young, which is great. That's pretty much it. I will see you in a second. For the anniversary, there may be a special guest. I thought I changed the logo. I did a logo. I'm such a fool. I did a 1 year down logo. I forgot to change it from Crowning Glory logo. Never mind. It's 1 year down, which I'm calling the first anniversary show for New York Strong Style. 118 people here at the H20 Wrestling Center. A couple of reasons why I'm doing that. It's not cost-saving things. It costs the same amount as being at Bronxlandia, but it's 150 capacity. It's got more importance. So we can sell. I'd like to sell this out. That's our next point in this save is to try and sell this place out. That's what I'd like to do. Then I'd like to sell out Bronxlandia, but first we need to sell out the H20 Wrestling Center. That's what I want. So in this pre-show match, spoilers, after this show, there are 5 people on our roster leaving. 4 of them are in this match. So in the pre-show bout, they had great wrestling, had decent reaction from the crowd. Killy McMurphy defeated Blackstream, Danny Demento, and Vincent Nothing. This match could have been on the main show. Never mind. This match should have probably been just before the main event. But I put it on the pre-show to be a bit more fun. Killy McMurphy is 42. We may bring him back. In fact, this is Vincent Nothing's best match, I think. There's nothing wrong with any of them. I just want to kind of start moving forward. We'll talk after the event about plans. So Vlad is not opening the show, and I'll tell you why. Because I did not realize I gave him a 1 year contract, and he left. So we don't have him tonight. So no opening. We go straight into a match. A 56 rated match is Brian Johnson picks up a pinfall win against one night deal Marcus Mathers. We signed him on a 1 night deal, a contract for 1 show. And Brian Johnson beats with a DDT1. Match signs a car crash. Brilliant. Brian Gorey's in as referee. Kevin Keenan is gone because Nick Shin was getting annoyed because he's a better referee, and I had Keenan as the top ref. He's gone. Now Nick Shin is our top ref, and Brian Gorey has come in to be our second referee. A 50 and a 52 in ring. Brilliant. This doesn't really matter. But in case you ever bring Marcus Mathers back, that's fine. We just won't use it. So a great start to the show. Great start to the show. Now we go to next match. Ruckus. The match is too short. Basically, I want it Ruckus comes out. He takes LC Kowalski. And the story of this match is actually LC Kowalski improving. LC Kowalski has a really good match, really good performance, picks up a quick win against Ruckus. Again, I'm not sure Ruckus. I think Ruckus might be leaving as well. I can't remember. I think Ruckus is leaving. If I've not already done that, he won't be here for the next event. Julie Smokes, great ringside work. She's got 29. I think that's her best performance so far. Ruckus got 40. Again, there's nothing wrong with Ruckus's performance, but we'll talk later. Then here we go. Ruckus can't believe it's just happened. He can't believe he just lost. He's like kicking the bottom rope. He's like upset about it. Julius Smokes is already at ringside. He doesn't come up. And he's like, look, man, I stood up for you to Homicide. I got you your contract here. I signed you because I believed Ruckus was still relevant. I believe Ruckus still mattered in pro wrestling. I wrongly assumed you'd be a force. You'd come in here and you'd dominate. And you'd be nothing but a loser since you got here. And I can't believe I backed you up. And Ruckus is like, come on, that's harsh, man. I've been performing real well, wrestling real good. So, no, you haven't. You haven't for a long time. Your contract's now null and void. You don't work here anymore. I brought you in. I've taken you out. You don't work here anymore. And Julie Smokes leaves, and Ruckus is like, what? You can't fire me? Gets to 39. Happy with that. Then we get a 3-way tag team title match in a wild brawl at Great Wrestling Good Heat. Created in Combat. Defeated Milk Chocolate and the Rep. In 15-15 when Tim Don's pinned Brendan Watts. Tim Don's head and shoulders above the rest. But created in Combat. Tim Don's and Bam Sullivan are the new tag team champions. Tim Don's got a 54. Bam Sullivan a 44. Brendan Watts, Randy Summers, good. They were fine. The Rep were all right. Big bonuses all around. And Tim Donch grabs the microphone. At 36, I thought it'd be better. Bram Sullivan might have dragged it down. It's like, this bond, I told you, this bond between the two of us, created in Combat, seeing what this man can do in the ring, wrestling him in the ring. The two of us have forged a bond in Combat. And we are now your Tri-State Openweight Tag Team champions. Sorry, Tag Team title holders. And we intend to put these tag titles on the map. So it's been a long week at work. If I trip over some words, I apologize. Because it's been a joke up until now. But now, legit people hold these titles. We hold these titles. So if anyone wants to get them, they can come and try. But if you're not created in Combat, we are. I will work on a catch. Look, me and Bam Sullivan, we get it. Champions. I will work. I'm sorry, Bam. I will work on a promo. I will work on a catchphrase. I hadn't thought of one, Bam. Bam goes speak. He goes, don't worry about it. I'll think of something. Then they just awkwardly walk out of the ring. I kind of like that. Then Ken Broadway comes out, and as he's walking past, he grabs the microphone out of the hand of the ring announcer, gets in the ring, grabs the mic. I am angry. I'm sick and tired of my treatment here. The fans, the company, the other wrestlers don't treat me with any respect. I am sick and tired. I've been here since day one. And you do not treat me as if I had been. I didn't mess up the Grand Prix. I was there for it. So I've been told that there's a debut coming, an exciting new debut. Talented young wrestler coming out to wrestle me tonight. Well, let me just put it on the line here. If I can't beat whoever this young kid is, you can stick your job. As he says that as opponents will be debuting Jordan Oliver. Jordan Oliver left CZW and safe. We've picked him up. Jordan Oliver is here. And a 39 rated match. Jordan Oliver defeated Ken Broadway in 1440 by pinfall with a Wally driver. Jordan Oliver got 29. but he's got ring rust, so that will improve. Small penalties to star quality. Ken Broadway is the other one that's leaving. And then our main event of the evening, MV Young defeats Homicide in 14:30 with pinfall. And I should have upped that. I really mean pants. I meant that to be fit. Never mind. I meant that to be like 16 minutes long, so it was definitely over the match. A little too short. But MV Young getting a 66 in-ring rating. 53. MV Young grabs the microphone and he's like, year one of this company, check in the history books. And you know what it'll say? When you go and you read the history books, there's only one name in the history book that matters, and that is MV Young, two-time tri-state open weight champion, one-time New York Strong Style Grand Prix winner. If it matters in this company, I won it. I have main evented practically every single show this company has had. I am the main event. I am the future. Year two is going to be just the same as year one, where you will all know MV Young. With everybody saying 58. Get a 51 for the show. Up in one region. Oh, cross your fingers. I'd love to go to 10. Now, I'm going to say Tim Dunst, Brian Johnson, sorry. You tell them they're awesome. And report. We lost 680 on that. We did bring in, obviously, a lot of the talent was still there. 10. Let's go. So officially, I always count my year after the anniversary show. So that in our first 12 months, 10 points of popularity. Which means in theory, because it's doable. I've done it before a few times on TEW9 because I like to do like 3-4 year saves and see how fast I can build up a company. Anyway, in theory, by the time we hit our second anniversary show, we could be 20 popularity. In theory. I've done it before. It's possible. Get to 20 and have our second anniversary show be on IWTV. That's what we want to see happen by the time we hit 2.